What is up, Need for Speed racers? It is I, your wheelman, Alex Cornnut, and today we're digging into the Volkswagen Beetle for A-Class, the Boondocks. Let's get ready to rumble. Nothing's better than beating up some of the big cars in a little baby car. This car is actually really good. We made some tweaks to the original build that I had. I was running full off-road everything, and on the Boondocks there's some tight corners that the off-road tires just weren't treating me right. So I switched to grips, ran some more laps, got a couple of pretty good ones. I think that this is probably a very specialist build for that specific track, but there's only one off-road track in the game right now for A-Class, so it fits just fine. Overall, it's very good. I think you guys are going to like it. Yesterday I did the Cayman. I had a 209 for gameplay footage with some mess-ups. I ran a 203, very clean, but there's still room for improvement. I think I could probably use sub 2 in that car. That being said, this isn't a cheese build. This is a legit build, and it does pretty well. It does a 205 in the gameplay footage I've got at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. Car's pretty fast. It's a little banger. It's fun to drive, and when you're beating up the big Raptors and other stuff with this car, it feels really good. Plus, if you do like the stock kit, you can put some big old chunky tires on that thing. I mean, just look at how wide those things are. You got more rubber on the road than you have body in the car. It's wild. Anyway, car's a lot of fun. Let's dig into it. For the engine, you are running the first motor all the way to the left. It is the basic iron flat 4, 40 brake horsepower in the 1.2 liter. I don't know how these were ever produced with a 40 horsepower engine. I can't imagine. That's like 0 to 60 only when you go off a cliff. For the parts, you are going to go Elite Platinum induction. You're going to run Super Gold ECU. You're going to run Silver Pro fuel system. You're going to run Iron Basic exhaust. And you're going to run Elite Platinum screw supercharger. Tried it with the turbo. I tried it with the regular roots. Screw hit the best. You're really pulling out of the corners with this car, you guys. A lot of just getting out of slow corners. And that screw supercharger is the way to go. It helps the car the most. Now, this is where we change a few things up. Sport, bronze, nitrous bottle. You are going to run Elite Platinum off-road suspension. It helps you suck up some of the bumps. It helps you get over the dirt a little better. You're going to run Iron Basic brakes. Don't really need them. But you are going to run Elite Platinum grip tires. Running it with the off-road takes the slider, puts it down to 60% grip. I was getting loose coming out of the corners. In the gameplay footage, I slide a little bit and I missed one of my yellow boosts because of it. It's just a little harder to control. And so the little bit of time that you would make up by being able to suck up some of the bumps on the dirt with the off-road tires is really no advantage, because with the Elite Platinum grip tires, which is what we run, you're able to grip a lot of the corners. You're able to really hook on the last 3 corners of the track, and that's a really big deal. It really allows the lap times to come down and you to carry speed in sections where you typically won't with the other tires. So after the testing that I did, and mind you, I'm still improving on the track, you guys. Like I pulled 5 seconds off of yesterday's time alone in this car, and then I pulled another 3 seconds out of that, and just like we're getting faster. So run the grip tires for this build, you guys. And then for the clutch, you're running Iron Basic. For the transmission, you are running the Sport Bronze 4-speed transmission. You are going to run the Elite Platinum differential. It's the only way to get as much grip as we do. Nitrous grip, nitrous jump. Definitely run the jump, you guys. When your auxiliaries are set, you get a ton of nitrous, and you can use that to accelerate off of all the jumps. It's really, really good. All the gameplay footage, I had reset and changed cars so many times that my auxiliaries were a thing of the past. I mean, I get the same performance running no auxiliaries. But if you're getting sweaty, you're wanting to set times, and you reset them before you go out into the world and you drive the car on that one track before you change to another, you get more blue NOS. And so it's definitely the way to go if you're going to do that, you guys. Otherwise, don't worry about it. For the handling, slide the slider all the way, 80%, as much grip as we can put in this little baby. Steering sensitivity, I'm 2 clicks high, just bump it over a couple. That's what I like. A lot of people run it lower, so do whatever you think is good. Downforce, I'm all the way low. The reason I'm running it all the way low is because once you hit a jump, there's really no difference on if you go further or if you jump shorter. So going further is going to give you more yellow and blue nitrous and boost. So really you want to jump, if you're going to jump, you want to jump as far as you can on this track to get as much resources for that next corner. At least that's what I'm thinking, you guys. Not everybody has the same opinion, but that's how I'm running. I'm pretty quick, so that's what I'm going with. Traction control off. Drift entry, I'm running brake tap. Car's great, handles really well. I think you guys will really like it. Watch the gameplay footage. It's only the one race. It's the only race that this car is competitive in for the most part, because all the rest of A is all road racing, and there's a lot better cars for that RSR. But the RSR doesn't do so well on this particular track. Even with an off-road build, I tried it, and I was like, Beetle life, let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to be cranking out more and more of these builds. I want to widen the stable that you guys will have for these Rumble races. So we're going to get you a couple more A cars, going to get you a couple more A plus cars. Real talk though, that P1 GTR is the car. Riding dirty, I run a 140 flat in that car, and I'm bringing that down. I'm really shooting to do like 136. Like, I've got that track dialed in. I'm pretty fast on it. So I'm going to bring you some lines on that because I've improved them a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please press the like button if you haven't. It really helps me out. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right, Rumble on the Boondocks. I do like this track. There's some tight lines here. There's definitely room for improvement. Not a perfect run by any means, you guys. I mean, every day we're pushing these lap times down, but it'll give you a good baseline here. So in the Beetle, we launch in third if you're running manual. If you're running auto, guys, just make sure you get that perfect start. These straightaways are all off-road, so if you're building your car, make sure you've at least got the off-road suspension. Like I say, I'm running grip tires here, and it hangs just fine. So we get a grip turn, we use our resources to get out, I wait, and I chain that into a micro drift here, and then we get a boost through the corner, and then another grip turn on exit, so we get two different bars of boost there. We save the boost here, use it on exit, I wait right until I get that 2 bar, and then boom, use it again. We're getting up to speed. Do the left jump. It allows the car to settle before you turn in. The planks right there, the wood, that'll upset the car a lot. So just be aware of that. Be expecting the car to go a little wider than you initially anticipate. For this, I chain a left micro drift with a right, and then I use that boost bar right here in this corner to keep on the left side. Nice tight line through there, and then chain that to the right. I avoid the jump. I don't think the jump is really that great right here. I think it's faster to go around it and hold that speed through. Nice tight line, little micro drift, turn it into a grip turn, gonna get a bunch of bars there, almost 3, and then I use that 3 bar to get out. But because I hooked so tight, I didn't get a grip turn. So through here I go in dry, get a single bar with the drift, and then get a little bit more with the grip turn, allowing me to get 2. I'm going to chain that into this corner. I'm saving that boost for the exit of the corners, you guys. And that's the way to do it. You'll notice that I don't carry boost there like I did last lap. That's the deal. Like, if you can chain all of these quarters together, you're going to pull that lap time down a lot. But at the end of the day, you're wanting to stay tight. You're wanting to cut these corners as sharp as possible and really just make a shorter track for yourself by taking the corners sharper. So you want to use your boost right here and turn that into a grip turn, and then right there, which is another grip turn, and then you'll chain that with that corner, allowing you to get another grip turn, but the game didn't give me one there. Overall, not a clean run. Lots of time we can take off of that. I mean, I think I probably missed 6 or 7 bars of boost just by not training stuff together correctly. But overall, we run pretty well. We do a 205, which is not bad at all. If you're running 205s on this track, you guys, you will probably beat up every single pub lobby you get into. Hex was running that RSR with an off-road build, and we saw how he did. So that gives you an idea of how far separated these two cars are, because Hex is fast as heck. I mean, he's one of the fastest guys in the crew by far, and he couldn't hold a candle to the Beetle. So overall, very good stuff. I do want to show you the first 2 corners again, the first 3. Slow down, cut a nice tight line there that's a good apex, and then you want to get as close to the inside of this tank as possible to set up that right hand turn, and you want to chain that with this, so you get a grip turn back there to carry your boost through there, and then I used boost and then got a grip turn and got more boost. Chain that with this right turn, you guys. Look how tight we get. Nice and tight. Don't even go up on the banking. Nice wide turn. That is a grip turn, which gives us more boost to get up to speed. So that's the deal. That's what you want to do. You want to be cautious through here. I'm totally off the gas until I get halfway through the apex, and then I accelerate out. Overall, you guys, this track is really fun. It's pretty technical. It'll probably take some practice, but it's definitely worth it. I'll leave you there. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.